Hi everyone, my name is AkoviL, and in this presentation we are going to be showing you how you can make use of Legend Intro application to make your intro videos into your animation videos. You know, there's a whole lot you have. I mean, you've got to learn from this very application. Particularly, we are going to focus on the animation aspect of it and how you can join one or two short animated intros to make some kind of video. This is just the basics starting for with the animation class. So just like I told you, this is the application here, the Legend Intro. If you don't have it, we've provided the link, or you just go to Google Play Store and type Legend Intro Maker, right? So it's going to bring this. Then you take note of the logo, then you have it downloaded. We have other applications you can use for the purpose of this intro, which is, of course, we have one of them here as well, but our focus is going to be the one that's mostly related to animation. So I'm going to click on the particular application. Now you can see it's loading. This is Legend Animated Text Maker, right? So whatever you are going to be designing there is based on text, animation in form of text. So first and foremost, let me take you through the application. You can see I'm on trending, where you are seeing this yellow color. This is trending. If you click on new, for example, let me click on new, you are going to see we have different, you see this is another, it's just showing you some different kinds of text format that you can use. If you go to special, you are also seeing. So if you log on to any of this, between it you are going to be seeing a whole lot of samples suggested as well. Okay, let me go to animated, the last one. You can see here you have is a platform where you can, all these ones you can have them downloaded. If you just have access to network, just click on it and then you have it downloaded on your phone, and you can always use them to form some animation text that you are going to use, either in form of intro or even as part of your video, just to try to show some special features. So, and should in case you want to make use of pictures from your gallery, you can just click on choose from gallery, and then it serves as your background, just like you are seeing this particular background here. If it's not okay with you, you want to use your own particular picture, all this you can, you can do it. Are we following? Let me just click on here as well. It's just some videos that you have made already. If you click there, you're expected to see, but particularly here I don't have any. I think I have removed some of them that I have made using this particular application. So for the purpose of this class, let's begin. I just take you through the platform so that you know how it works. So let me assume I'm going to be picking sample from this animated. That's where we are now. I've already downloaded one of the samples, right? So I'm going to click on that particular one. Now if you want another format, you can just try to download. You have so many of them. By the time you click on it, you're going to have it like this. So let me click on the first one here. So you see how it looks like. This is how the text are going to be rolling, and this is how this is like a background to this particular animation text, right? So you see how it's looking. Now, if you want to edit this particular animation, this is where you go. You can see. So I'm going to click on that edit animation. Now you can see. Now under this edit, you have, if you let me scroll down, you are seeing a whole lot of colors you can use, you know, a, a lot of things there. Are we together? So but then we are, don't forget, we are on style. Under this style is where you see just the way you are seeing the text appearing. You see here, you just take a look at the text, the way they are appearing. That's how by the time you make your choice now, that's how they are going to be appearing. Are we following? And let me see what I can, let me see, excuse me. So if you, sorry, now that is style. That is it about style. Let me assume that I'm okay with the style that this very format came with. I don't want to change it. Are we following? So I'm going to move a little bit to the next one here, which is intro. Are we following? This is where I've just clicked, and as I click it, you can see different things are appearing again. So you can just click on any one that you like. Okay, let me, for the purpose of the class, let me click on this particular one. Just see the way this particular text is appearing here. That is under intro. If you click on it, that's the format you are going to have. You can see now that here it has changed to what I've just clicked on. Are we following? So let me click on font size as well. This font you are seeing is the text that is appearing. That is how it's going to be looking like. Say for example, I think I like this particular one, right? So I'm going to click on that text format. You know, if you click on it for the first time, it's going to say your last data this. So it's just telling you that it will make use of your data to be able to give you that. So I've clicked on it already, right? So the text, you can see your, what you call it, is appearing in the form of the text that I have. So it's just like what we are doing now is setting the background and the text stuff and whatever. You can go through this format, whatever that you are interested in, how the text look like and how it's appearing. You just make your choice, and that's how your text is going to be appearing. So let me assume that I am done with the font. Then I'll click on text. If you come under this text as well, you are seeing this is where you can now write whatever that you want to write. Are we following? You can see it's giving me the ability to edit that. So take for example, let me clean that, right? So I will write something that I want to write. Let me write AkoviL, right? So you can, from here as well, you can expand or reduce the text size, right? So let me try to do that. Are you looking at it? You see, are you looking at it? The way it will be appearing, this is actually the highest. So I can leave it at that. So I will go to the next one, which is the color, background color. That is, if you pick anyone, let me say I want to pick pink. I just click on pink. That is the color of what? You see, it has changed, right? See, the background color has changed to pink. Now you can see the effect. So let me, now if you are not comfortable with even the color of whatsoever, just keep playing around with these things. You'll be touching and seeing the effect. I think even the color I touch now, under that color, it has affected even the color of my writing, which is the AkoviL. So let me go to background, the BG here, the BG. You can, if you look carefully, that's where I've clicked on. So any background you are picking here is going to be okay. That's what, let me pick this particular one, and then you are going to see what will happen now. Don't forget you need access to network, right? So you can see the background now. You can see it has changed. You see, so just watch this particular background is what you are going to be seeing now. You can see it, right? So you can keep adjusting the animated as well. You see, whatever that you click, that's how it's going to be appearing. So let me even go back with all this. I'm just trying to introduce you to the platform. So I've gone back now. Should be in case I'm not even okay with all the backgrounds that I've checked, do you know that I can just easily click here and go and choose a picture from my background? Let me do that from background. You can see all this you are seeing here are pictures that I have on my phone. So let me assume I'm picking this particular one, right? So after picking it, I mark. You see what you are seeing below here. Sorry, this is advert. That's because I didn't pay for the pro version, so they are going to be disturbing you with advert. So look carefully here. You are going to see the sizes, how you want it to appear. Usually the free will give you capture everything, so I will click on free so you can see it has captured everything. Then I will mark, so which means the picture now, if you look carefully, you are going to see is what is serving as the background to my image, my animation, right? So let me assume I want to edit this particular one now. Maybe I want to, it's a product that I want to sell and I want to create text animation for it. So I will just now let me click on text, right? I'm coming to text. I just want to edit that text. You can see here it's even giving me two. The first one you are having is your title and subtitle. Take for example, on the title I want to put the name of my company. So I will just say, I will say Ako, right? AkoviL. Then if you want to even expand the stuff, you can see, please take a look at the AkoviL on the, you see the way it is, right? So I want to leave is let me reduce it a little bit so that everything will appear. Now I will go to the second one, which is the subtitle. This subtitle, now I want to put the name of the product. You understand? I will say new Bluetooth. New Bluetooth. That's what I'm writing, right? So I'm done now. If you take a look at it, can you see it appeared here? Can you see it appearing here? What I've written. So that is an intro. So assuming I'm done, I can change the font of the part or the writing. I can do a whole lot of things. Understand? You can go to settings. You can increase it, but while you are increasing it, you have to take note because it usually expand more than. But if you go to settings as well, there's a way that you see this customized size. Let me increase it. You can see something. Do you see it? It's now bigger. You can reduce it if you don't wish that is, you come to the second one. As you are adjusting to the left or to the right, you can see you can do all this. Then you can bring it down, you can bring it up. Just look at the way I'm just play around with it. You see the thought. You can make the opacity of the background. You see so you can reduce or increase. So let me assume I'm okay with this. Let me reduce this a little bit. Right, I place this here. So see, for the purpose of the class, we may not be able to explain everything, but by the time you start working on it, you are going to see this is text animation. How to create text animation. Assuming you are done with this, let me assume you are done with this. Let me increase this opacity a little bit. You understand? Let me reduce this one. It's just for the purpose of the class, so it may not be as you can change the color if you wish. So but I don't want to change it now. So you will now export it. Are we following? You export. Look at here, export. Assuming you are done and you want to save the animation. There are a whole lot of other settings you can do, but because of just try to do everything. Just try to explore it. You see. So I will export it now. Let me assume that I'm done. If you come below here, this is the resolution. So let me choose the highest down here. So I'm exporting. You see, it will now begin to count. Are we following? It's counting. So you allow the counting to complete so that it will load completely. So they'll be disturbing you with advert if you don't pay. You can actually pay for the version. You understand? So if by the time you pay, they will not be disturbing you with advert. So let me wait for it to load. It's still loading. We don't have time. So but it's completing 60 something now, right? So don't forget what we are using this application to do. You can use it to create an intro for your videos. Maybe you want to use it for YouTube or any other purpose, or you can use it to create animation for your product. You can create for example, now we have this one. You understand? We have it. So I think it's already exported and saved on my phone. Let me take you to my phone gallery. Let me take you to my phone gallery. So I think I have files here. So I will go to, I think it's videos. So you see this first, can you see something here? So that is actually the animation we have just created. I'm just playing it now. Can you see it? So do you know that you can create as many as possible? This is 8 seconds, right? You can create as many as possible. The essence of creating this text animation is, for example, now let me use another application we call InShot. Many of us that have been with our training, that have been attending our training, must have seen how we make use of InShot application. So I will go into this video now. I want to show you something very interesting. After creating it, you can create as many as possible. I'm going to use this plus sign here so that I will bring in that particular animation I've created. If you look here, this is the animation. So I'm going to pick it now, right? Are we following? So I mark here so that I'll bring in the animation. By the time I bring in the animation, what you are seeing now is that animation. Are we together? Let me even play it for you to see. You can see the way it's playing. And if you look below here, you are going to see that it is actually rolling. It has finished playing. It's just 8 seconds. So I will return it. You can add music to this animation. And assuming you have created more than one, you can create 1, 2, 3, even up to 10, depending on how many you are looking at and whatever you want to advertise. Take, for example, if you are a businessman, right? So you can create as many as possible displaying your product. This is just a sample. Depends on your creativity and whatever you are interested in. So if I want to add music now, I will now come here I will click, then I will click on tracks, then I will go to my gallery, my music. I will open this particular place. Don't worry, some of you that attended our training on how to use InShot. So I'm picking this particular music. Are we following? So I've picked it already. So I'm even leaving it like that. It's just an instrumental. If you want to even reduce the volume of the music, you can do that as well. So let me play the animation now with the music. You see. So you can see, assuming I've finished playing it now, assuming I have other animation that I have added, are we following, that I've added here? I have many of them. As this one is finishing, the next one will follow. As that one is finishing, the next one will follow, and the music will continue to play. Do you understand? So, and you find out that at the end of the day, you must have created a beautiful product marketing animation that you can display for people. It will attract them and they'll begin to patronize you. So I'm just thinking in a business direction, right? But depends on whatever you are interested in creating using this particular intro, right? So I hope you have learned how to use this Legend intro maker to create short text animation that you can join together, and how you can join them together. I didn't being I created more than one. I can actually take, for example, let me even go back. I can discard this, but we don't have time. I may not be able to show you that now. So, but I hope you've learned how you can create your animation. Probably use InShot. You can use KingMaster application as well to join them together, and then have a beautiful background music for it, such that it attracts, or is well presented in whatever platform that you are interested in. Thank you for listening.